Today at Hartichokes Homestead I will be planting Jerusalem artichoke, asparagus and sorting the plot out. Blue sky at the moment, but it's a lot colder today, 1st of March. My plan today is to try and get this bed emptied and moved. The soil out of it will be going in to plant some more Jerusalem artichokes, and then I'm hoping I can get some cardboard down here ready for the wheat. I had someone asking if I just use the plug hole in the old bath for drainage. I do have 2 or 3 baths like that, but they can get quite waterlogged. These ones, where some holes are being drilled in the bottom, are much better, and they're easy to drill through. Some small ones, but I do need these moving. These were put in very, very late, and as you can see, lots of weeds here. It's very, very good soil, this, so I'm just going to take the top off first to go in the compost, but the rest of the soil is absolutely amazing. And this is the bath that's smashed. I did try and stuff it and use it last year, but any rain, all the soil just goes through it, so I'm going to break it up. Again, this is going to be used, the soil out of this is going to be used for Jerusalem artichokes. So the last month's overwinter in the ground, but once they're pulled out, they start going off really quickly, so I need to get these back in. So from 4 tubers last year, I got a full kilogram-ish of artichokes. I need planting about 10 to 15 centimetres deep. I'm only going to put 3 in this pot. And unlike other things, when you keep the biggest, strongest, these only need to be the small ones because they will spread really well. And they struggle in waterlogged soil, but they're good for any other soil, so if it's clay or anything, they'll still grow really well. They need planting horizontally, about 15 centimetres deep, and once they grow they may need supporting if it's in a windy area, because they can grow up to about 2 metres tall. But if you've got bad soil, it's fine putting them in, and it's one of them survival foods that pretty much goes no matter what. But please don't put it in the ground unless you want an acre's worth, because it does spread very rapidly and is very hard to get rid of. That's 3 big tubs of Jerusalem artichoke in. I did 2 last year, but I only really got a good crop on one as the other one got waterlogged. So I'm hoping we'll get much better this year and it'll give us some privacy. So now I'm going to move on to putting some asparagus in. So first year growing asparagus is the time it takes to grow. We didn't really bother, but our daughter really loves it. So I've got these, we're just 3 for £5 from a garden centre, so I'm going to get them in. I'm also going to try something seed, but we won't get a good crop from that for a few years yet. Says to soak them for an hour in the water before planting. I'll do that now. So I got 3 packs and each one came like that. That's one of them. That one's already rooting, which is good. And there we go. I'll get the rest of the parsnips out and any other scraps before I pop them in. I'm going to pop the asparagus in this one. This was just the overflow parsnips that I did put in very late, so as you can see they're not very big, these ones. But they will make a soup. I've got some swede and if them small leeks from earlier, which will make a nice soup for lunch. Just putting them in this one. I've only got 3, so I don't want to dedicate a large space to them. With us just starting off, I will make a bigger bed as the years go on. But for now, I think this will be fine. I'm preparing food to feed us in the next few years. I've got the broken bath moved, so I'm just going to break that up. And over here, I've got that filled and covered, so that's ready for planting. I've got that moved to there. I just need some shade loving plants in that one, so I'm going to use that bed to fill up that one. I'm hoping that's not carpet on the floor there. I'm hoping it's some plastic or something that I can move easily. And then hopefully move this compost, move that pot, and we can get the cardboard down ready for the wheat. I filled this bed and covered it. Unfortunately I don't have any more cardboard, but that will do for now and it'll be warming the soil up. Cleared this area, pulled out a load of plastic and covered it in cardboard. I've just got a few stickers to take off it, but I've done all the underneath. So next time I will cover that in some soil, then we can get the wheat in. I've popped this bed here, I've turned it round, I'm going to refill it, and what I'm going to do is put one of the arches there to grow beans, because even though I love the archway as I come into my plot, it's hard to get to the baths behind it, so what I want is to put one of the arches from there to there, and then I can still use this space. And I'm going to have some climbing beans, haricot beans. Since tinned beans are trying to end me, I need to make sure I grow plenty so I can make my own baked beans and can them. So that'll be in a future video. I have got plenty dried already, but we did run out last year. I grew nowhere near enough, but I have bought some dried organic ones. So it is getting there. Well, that's 2 beds filled and covered. That one emptied. The old bath moved. And that ready for the soil and the wheat. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.